I'm Bertrand Guerrian, Property Administrator at Tour Scotia and Project Manager of TIMC's new office. Well, first I should say that as a manager of this building for some 15 years now, we've done dozens of projects, larger, smaller, more elaborate, less elaborate, and each one has a distinct flavor. However, in this project, what we do typically is that we start with an elaborate consultation process with designers, engineers, structural, mechanical, electrical. And we prepare a bidding process in which we invite the most heralded and acclaimed entrepreneurs in the region. And once the bidding process is finalized and the selection is made, we try to finalize some of the technical data and, of course, launch the project within the time frame allowed. In this case, there were some peculiar challenges, largely due to the intricate concept and design, and the choice of some tastefully upscale elements and finishes that this particular tenant requested in their premises. Of course, there were some changes along the way, and you have to be flexible and accommodating to all the different aspects of the work. Usually the project involves seeing, at my level, seeing to the best interests of the landlord, of the tenant, of the various contractors, of co-occupants of the building, and a variety of interests like that. It's a difficult challenge, but we try to harmonize all those best interests to deliver a turnkey project that should meet or even exceed the expectations of all those parties. I think that the design and the vision of the designer were to provide some very upscale finishes and to provide that wow factor, which you could witness as soon as you enter the premises, or even various of the other spaces. To design it on paper is one thing, but to realize that in real life takes a lot of coordination and a lot of detailed, in-depth supervision to make sure that the whole of the parts come together in one final product. The noise was a bit unusual since typically we don't allow any work during the day out of respect and consideration of the other occupants of the building. This being a multi-tenant floor, and of course there's tenants above and below, we try to avoid any kind of inconvenience to anyone. Typically anything that would produce noise or any kind of dust or other undesirables would be done after hours. In this case, we saw the need to allow some exceptions to that, and we put our faith in the professionals and the contractors to try to keep that to a minimum as far as any kind of undue, unwarranted noise. In this case, there was a little bit more, certainly at the final stages where everything comes to a boil and we try to deliver the project on time and so on. And you have to weigh the various elements and try to come up with the best solution. I think we did a formidable job for the most part. I'm very excited about the final outcome. As I said, we've done many projects here at Tour Scotia, each one having its own flavor, and this one presented its own particular composition and its own particular distinctiveness. I think that the various parties involved put a lot of effort into this project to ensure that the final outcome was to the expectations, and I like to think even exceed the expectations of the many people involved. I think that Monet's commitment doesn't end at this point. In fact, it's just beginning. TIMC is our guest for many years to come, and it's a challenge that we take on very seriously, so that the outcome of the project is only a stepping stone onto a longer and more important relationship. I take it that I should have to face these tenants for years to come, and it's something that provides me a pleasure to do when you start on such a good footing.
My name is Irma Dassey. I'm an architect and I've been the designer for TIMC's new offices at Tour Scotia. I was brought into this project from the beginning. I met with Amer and discussed just taking a look at the initial design of the space, how we can make the space work to satisfy the needs of TIMC. It was a challenging endeavor from the get-go because we were limited. We were limited in the size of the space and trying to make it as efficient as possible. So I got involved in the planning of it. It was very easy to work with you because you knew precisely what you wanted, and as much as I offered other suggestions, we inevitably came back to the original concept, which you had well thought out in your head from the get-go. From there, we took all the needs of all the technical needs of the office furniture, really getting down to specifics and planning every inch, is maximizing the efficiency of every inch that we had in the space. I think the main challenge on this particular project was the fact that we were confined on all sides and we had no room to expand and take extra additional space if we needed. And we wanted really to maximize the space very efficiently, so everything was highly calculated to the inch. I think it created some problems in some areas, and we tried to resolve them as best as we could. And I think we did a very good job doing so. But other than that, I think it went rather smoothly. I'm very happy with the final outcome. I think everything turned out exactly as we'd hoped. I think in our profession the problem is that we tend to have to find the problems during construction and solve them. So we're always trying to find what's wrong and identify it and fix it. So we tend to lose sight of the whole entire picture. And it takes a little while after the project is completed to step back and take a good deep breath and look and see what you've done together and realize that it really is a wonderful space. What I like about the design of this office, which is, I guess it's a trend we're starting to see more and more in office design, which is a very open concept where all the employees share a common space that's as nice as it can be. And I think we've created that in this area. The backspace being all the workstations, and in this project, which happens normally, is they always set aside a certain amount of offices for the upper management. And in this case, we didn't do that. Everybody's in the backspace. We've got a beautiful lounge, a kitchen area that the employees share. They can make their cappuccino. We've also put plug-in stations everywhere in the lounge, from the kitchen table. Employees, if they need their private space or to conduct their meetings, we have the conference areas. And the reception area as well is wonderful. Just the feeling when you enter the office, I love the reception desk. I love the translucent glow of the glass behind the receptionists. So we were able to create, the light from the outside and maintain the privacy and the insulation. So I think all in all, it was just a wonderful concept.